Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good evening to all my dear friends around the world, whoever is watching Amrina, Amplify with Amrina. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's session. Again, a special note at your end. As always, I get promise saying notes. And this time, a special guest is all the way from Karachi, Pakistan, but no, hold on. She is in Riyadh right now as a lifestyle blogger. Imagine. Wow, what a consistency she's following. And she's been actually figured in Hello Magazine as one of the best blogger. Not that far away to go, but still you have to wait and listen. She's very focused. She has good vision, fully motivated, and she loves to help people. So what more I can say about her? Let me welcome her on board in my session, all the way from Riyadh. Yes, Aimen Ibrahim. Assalamu alaikum, Aimen. How are you doing, dear?
Assalamu alaikum, Amrina. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, dear. It's been a pleasure again to get in touch with you after like 2 to 3 hours. So friends, viewers, I would love to say this to you. She was with me at 3 p.m. on Insta Live for Insta Family, of course, and now again for YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So all set to go. We would want, being a blogger itself is actually a little fascinating thing when it comes to discovering about new behavior and showcasing yourself in such a way that you actually, tend to give I can say, a mark on people's impression, saying that you are something and you carry something. So how was the journey and how it started? Just you can just say in a nutshell.
My journey was quite, interesting, if I may say, use that word, interesting, because as I told you before that, I was, very least motivated when I opened up my page. And I opened up my page in 2016, and it was just like I saw around me that, there's something, if you make your page, it's something like this. And, like I did not have a proper vision. I did not have proper motivation. And that's why my page failed at that time. I will use that word failed because, to be honest, not failed because in front of followers or brands or anyone, failed in front of me because I did not know what to do, or I did not know what I'm doing. So I then restarted my page in 2018, and I was focused and I was motivated. And these are the things which should be there in order to start a page. You should be focused, you should be motivated, you should know what you're doing. Before, I did not know what I was doing. So this is how my journey started. And then little by little, to be honest, I just made it for myself, a small little space to write, because I just wanted to, express myself. I was very much into social media, into internet and stuff. So I just wanted to express myself, write things, share pictures and all. And little by little, it came to this, because I did not even imagine that it would come to this. I had no plans in mind that I would be called a blogger, or I would be invited to places, or people would look up to me. No, nothing like that. When I started, it was just like a small page sharing my things with people. And with little by little, it just came here.
Great. So according to you, Aimen, I will definitely change some of the questions because some of the viewers were already with us. They have joined again with me. Thank you, Sabah. Thank you so much. Good going, Amrina. Very good interview. Nice to know, Aimen. Thanks, dear. Well, I would like to know from your end, what are the journeys of milestone in your category? What do you think about that?
For my category, journey and milestone, one of them is like the magazine I got featured in. Then, according to me, I'll tell you, the biggest milestone or achievement for me is like when I go somewhere and people recognize you and people show you the love. I think that is one of the biggest milestones or achievements one can have. Apart from all these things, I think that's the biggest thing. Like I've been to this concert last year. It was Atif Aslam, and the main concert happened in Riyadh. And I went there and people actually recognized me. So I thought, like, in such a huge crowd, if people are recognizing you, if they're like talking to you, they're like, hi, we follow you, we love your work. And this, I think the biggest accomplishment for me is that. Apart from that, I've been invited to a few of the events, which I thought was a very big deal. Like MDL Beast, they invited me. I think it was a very big deal. And for me, I would say. And few of Sephora party I got invitation to. I think it was a very big deal because I never thought that Sephora
Your video,
I'm so
okay, yeah.
Is it fine? Yeah. I never thought that Sephora would invite me or anything. So I was like, so these are little by little things. But as I said, the biggest accomplishment for me is when people recognize you and love love your work. I think that's the biggest thing.
Okay, according to you, the subsidiary factor of being a blogger or a personal blogger, how do you define that? What is the subsidiary factor of being a blogger or a personal blogger?
You're asking a blogger or a personal blogger?
Yeah, or you can say what is the subsidiary factor according to your thinking goes of being a blogger and a personal blogger?
I think what I started was like a personal blogger. If I compare, that's the example. I started as a personal blogger. It was just a very small space of mine. I had no plans of doing all this because I did not know this, to be honest. So all I did was made my page public and shared and did all this. But once it started growing, I think I've shifted from personal blogger to this type of blogger. So I think this is the difference, but it's up to the person if they want to keep their blog whichever way. Because as I was telling you, I gave you someone's example at 3 p.m. I think that person is more like a personal blogger. And yes. I love her stuff. Yeah. They haven't made it, they haven't made the blog commercialized.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Fine. I would like to ask you one more question, saying that what are the consequences one face when you become a known personality among so many, different nationalities? Of course, when you go out. So, can you just share about that, about your journey of what consequences you face, basically?
Consequences we face are when people, criticize you, or for no reason. Sometimes if you have a reason, it's fine, but people criticize us for no reason, which I think is very baseless and which shouldn't be like this, because they're a blogger, they get free stuff. I just this line just make me cringe so much, I cannot even tell you. Yes, I would give you an example. Like if you're invited to a restaurant, there are differences, because if I go as a person, as a blogger, I do get differences too at some places. But that doesn't mean that we're lying, or that doesn't mean that we're getting free food. Nothing is free. People need to understand there's nothing free. If a person is getting something, they're giving them 200%. They're giving the other person, the business, 200%. So bloggers don't work for free. People have this misconception that bloggers can do anything for free stuff. That's not true. At least I know people, and at least I can speak for myself that that's not true. If I don't like something, I don't post about it. I will do that. I don't want to, ruin a business. If I don't like something, you will not see it on my feed. If I love something, you will see it on my feed. So I don't, because if I'm not liking something, it's not important that the other person won't like it. So if I will not like a thing.
Taking your question, I will carry forward your statement in such a way that, for an example, if you've been invited in a place, I don't want to miss the chance of you describing so perfectly about normally which people have the notion about being a blogger. So for an example, you've been invited in a place which you don't like the brand. And you have been focused a lot, and a lot of appreciation, and then plus you're given a upliftment in such a way that oh wow, Aimen Ibrahim, the blogger, has arrived in our brand. So how do you take this now? By hook or by crook, you have to actually take that brand and showcase it in your page. For an example, like you being so frank female, you said that if I like, I will definitely put on my page. But in that circumstances, what will you do and how will you cope up with it?
Like you're asking me if I don't like it, but I have to post about it.
Yes.
Okay, that's very easy. There are nice words you can choose. Like if there are places I go to and I have to post about them, and if I don't like something, I do mention it. Like this was not so good, or they can work on this, but the rest of the things were fine. That's how you're supposed to, say it. Like at least you can't be so rude. Oh my God, I was invited, but I hated that place. No, you shouldn't do that. At least that's, I think, at least I cannot do that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's
If
nice.
I don't like something, I would say that they can improve here. This was missing, but the other thing was good. This is how you're supposed to, and mostly I do that.
So let me answer this. Okay. How much you have to be focused on being a blogger, Aimen? Because naturally you have to be always on your toes, and you need to know new things coming up in market, and then obviously you have to be very competitive. See, taking aside of your personality, which is a different view of which I have taken 3 you said that I'm ready for welcoming. Well, viewers, I would like to tell all of you this. Aimen Ibrahim said to me earlier in her 3 p.m. Instagram interview with me, she said that she's ready to help people out. Whoever would want to become a blogger, she will love to actually teach them and analyze what exactly they want to do. But now the question arises in Aimen's part in such a way, I want to know that how attentive and accurate you have to be being a blogger, because it's a competitive world.
For the helping part, which you said, I just, as I told you, that I'm ready to help and I would love to, and I do. I also did a live session on my stories, I think in Ramadan, about this blogging. The one I did live session was like, what should new bloggers do? What the things they should, and everything. Like, it's in detail. I don't think anyone else has done that, but if you go and check, they have I have everything in detail, how to approach PR, how many followers you should have, how you should work. And each and every detail is mentioned in that 1 hour of live session. What was your question again? I'm sorry, I just...
I was asking you how I wanted to say this to you, like, how you manage to be so accurate in market and so attentive, and plus you have to be always on your toes, and naturally, see, you being a mother, you are a wife, and then you're a sister, so many responsibilities. But being a blogger, because every time around the world, whoever is following you, naturally they will be waiting for Aimen's signal. Okay, fine, now Aimen is going to say something and we're going to go and check it out. Because in your profile, it's clearly mentioned, whoever wish to have a fashion brand, food, and then plus travel, Aimen is actually crazy about these things, because crazy in a way that she portrayed it so well that you can go and have it.
Yes, so, I like this question a lot. I'll answer you. Okay, so there, blogging consumes so much of your time and energy that people have no idea. Things, my side, in a sense, they were like getting something was going up, so something was going down. Like, I was giving time so much to my blogging that other things were being neglected, which is not good. It takes a lot of time of yours, a lot of energy of yours. What I try to do is that I try to maintain a balance. I've made some time, like I post every 2 days or every 1 day at a particular time, and stories I make when I go out and all. So apart from that, I try to finish my tasks, and because blogging definitely, it needs a lot of time. Coming to this, I was away after Ramadan during Eid for 2 weeks. So I got tons of messages that, where are you? Are you okay? You are not posting and we cannot see anything. So when I posted, they came to know why I was away. So yeah, people do get, they get like curious where they've gone or why aren't they posting. It happens. So time management is very important in blogging. You cannot just give everything to your blogging, because I did this few months or last year back. I gave everything to blogging, so other things were getting neglected, which is not good. So I tried to maintain a balance. It took time, but yeah, I did. So the little time or some time what I'm giving to my blogging, I'm trying to make it perfect. Before, as I said that before, I did not know how to use things, how to use filters, how to use presets, but now I've learned. So the little time I'm giving my best shot at that.
Yeah,
so
great.
This is how.
Yes, I felt that, in fact, in your profile when I was viewing it. So, yeah. Okay, MNC, I understood the whole concept and, how it takes and everything. But according to you, one should actually focus on what to be different from others. I'm not talking about content. I know, you're good in writing. Okay, fine. Yeah. I agree to it. Filters and everything, I agree to that perfectly.
Okay.
what is that one thing, according to you, you think that you will be carrying for the rest, like say like down the line 5 years or more 10 years to be different from other bloggers?
Their creativity and style.
Okay.
That's very, very important. Your content, everything is fine, but if you are using it in your creative way, if you're using it in your style, it will make a huge difference. Like it will make a difference from others. If someone will come to your profile, they will see, oh, she is posting the same thing and the other person is posting the same thing, but the style and creativity is different. That's what will differ you from others.
Great, great. Okay, two last questions, and then I think I will end the session. How do you take criticism, Aimen? Because this question I actually want on my YouTube channel as well. I did ask you, but I want you to say it again.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Criticism, I've learned one thing: when you put your life in public, you're going to get appreciated and you're going to get hate a lot. For Alhamdulillah, at my side, I did not get hate. I did get criticism. And there was a particular, you can say people or person who started ganging up against me or started, things against me. And as I said, I got anxiety because of that. I got so low. I did not even want to work. There was zero motivation, but my friends and husband, he kept motivating me. He motivated me a lot that you cannot ruin your work because of someone. This is what it is and this will happen. So what I try to do is I ignore a lot. Even at that time, I did not react. People, my side, my friends, my followers reacted. They took my side because what happened was wrong. But I never, ever, engaged in this thing, or I never, ever replied back. All I did was ignore. I kept doing my work. And to be honest, my work got better with time, after all this as well. So I think if hate will come, criticism will come, when you're putting your life in public, it will come, because you cannot make everyone happy. It's going to be there for sure. What I think people should do is that ignore is the best key. I know it will hurt people, I know everything, but if you are right, everyone will see. And it happened. I was right, everyone saw, everyone supported me. So just ignore, and it's the best thing you can do.
So nice. What Aimen is trying to say is that more punches you get in life, the more refined you get.
Agreed.
And the more
like if I engaged in that, and if I started hating, and if I start speaking, what would happen? My page would have been ruined. The brands and PR people who see my stories, who see my work, they would only see that, oh, this is happening, this is drama, and this is not professional way how things should be done. So the ignoring is the best.
True. So nice of you. Thank you so much, Aimen. Well, the last is not a question, but a message from your end to all the viewers, whoever is watching you now. There hasn't been any questions. Everyone liked the session. Basically, they are enjoying because this is a new session of a blogger on my show today. So a few words from your end, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, first, Amrina, for having me on your YouTube, Instagram. It was a great time. I mean, you were asking me about accomplishments and milestone. I think this one is also one of the accomplishment and milestone I've achieved. Interviewing by you, I think it's a great milestone for me. And I would just like to say to the people, if you want to blog, if you want to come, it's free. Just come, do it. If you want to do it, just do it. Don't be scared. Don't feel like people will judge you. You will feel judged, or because I've seen, including me, there were tons of people who felt judged and did not want to come forward and do it. So don't feel like that. It's a free world. It's an open space. Come and share your things you want to share with the people. Just remember one thing: it takes time. Everything takes time. You have to be consistent, too consistent. Don't expect to get paid promotions and PRs and invites in just 1 month or on 1,000 followers. At least you should have 3,000 to 4,000 followers to get invites or PRs. And then again, if you're trying to blog, if you're trying to do this, don't do for the free stuff or invites. It will come with time. Just give your best shot and you will get everything.
So viewers, you must have noticed the last sentence she said, give your best shot and don't wait for anything, just sail through the creativity or passion. And obviously Aimen started this in the year 2016 and she stopped in the middle. But in spite of that, she started again in 2018. And just imagine, she's been focused in Hello Magazine. I know it is more a long way for her to go. And further on in her profile, she mentions she wants to do something more in life. We wish her success, prosperity in her, endeavors. And I actually want to wish her for her prosperity, success. And I'm very happy that I got connected. I'm always very lucky to get good people on board. And seriously, it is very important that the vibes should attract, even though we are visual. So viewers, stay tuned with Amplify with Amrina, and tomorrow, don't forget to log in and tune into my session, 6 p.m. Saudi time, 8:30 p.m. India time. Ravi Shankar, actor, Bollywood, and web series, will be live with me all the way from UP. So catch you all there. Aman, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you
Same
so
here.
much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, dear. Loads of love to your little one. And above all, I know your marketing team is very generous and huge. Viewers, you have to listen to this before leaving. Her marketing team is her husband. Can you imagine?
Yes. True.
Focused on doing so many things, pictures, modifications,
Videos, everything.
standing position, looking at the camera, smiling it out. Hats off to such husbands of the world. I wish and I pray that each female should get such kind of motivated partners with them. So, Emma, you are setting an example. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amrina. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And as you said, it is because of my husband, and that's definitely 100% true. So thank you so much for having me. It was great session, and hope to see you and talk to you again very soon. Thank you, guys.
Inshallah, inshallah. Allah bless you and Allah protect you from evil eyes.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. So don't forget to tune in.